Yo Tenkai is what Ryomen Sukuna would say if FX was his domain and he wanted to extend a domain expansion so he can see the head and shoulder pattern here. Yo, what's up? Extended intro, right? But let's get right into it. This is gonna be a quick fire one since not much happened today. Nothing valid, right? Euro JPY, swing boss, pullback, right? Is still within this 4 hour. At this point, we don't have conviction yet, right? In terms of are we gonna finally start having the swing run again? Like obviously the nearest place to wait for would be this internal high, right? I think that's the best place to wait for as confirmation that the swing pullback is done. And so that's literally what I was waiting for today. And as you can see, just didn't do much anyway. So nothing valid in here, right? Just waiting on tomorrow to see how it behaves. How it behaves tomorrow. And then we have Euro USD, same right as that other one. We had the swing bounce here, pullback, right, and then we thought this was the start of the swing run, and then boom, it pauses down here and then starts going up. Right, as it's going up, obviously I'm not looking for buys simply because buys would be against the trend, right? And obviously that's bad. You don't want to go counter swing, especially after you've already had a swing pullback at some point. So right here, just sitting on my hands waiting for the swing high to go, and I think it's gonna go eventually, probably tonight or tomorrow, and then we'll just take it from there. Then GBPUSD, we did have a break of structure on GBPUSD. We did have the swing break right here. This was 5 p.m. GMT plus 2. 15-minute pause right there. And then now start to think maybe okay, you see, like, could be a 4-hour internal pullback first, something where we pull back in just so we can continue down since the 4-hour is bearish. But at this point we would assume that we're playing the 4-hour internal pullback, but it would be against the 4-hour swing, which makes things a little bit more complicated than I would like. A little bit more complicated. We have the boss there, and then this is our swing low down here. Now I think since the 4-hour is bearish, the best plays with this whole thing would probably, in my opinion, be playing the counter swing, right? Like the pullback of the M15, more especially when we get like a break over here, which will then be our internal low. Then maybe we start looking for sells in there only towards the swing low, right? Playing the pullback. Because buys, I'm not really too confident since the 4-hour is actually bearish. So we'll see how it setups and how good the setups look at the time. I don't know, where did I start? I started Euro GPY. But lastly, USD CAD. I thought I had something in here, but lost it right through, and this was late also. 7 p.m. is just late. Right, coming into today, we sweep the Asian low. All right, you sweep the Asian low. At this point, you can still play the swing pullback or look for the continuation, but I was only looking for continuation after the internal high goes like right there. Right now the internal high is gone, so now start being more aggressive with the buys. I'll start being a little bit more aggressive. But in terms of today, we had the sweeping IBOS right there, sweeping the Asian low, but I didn't have a specific POI in here that I liked. Hence, I was just sitting on my hands waiting on something to happen, and then eventually we did have like this pullback and then the breakdown right here, and then I was looking at this POI, but it's already late at 7 plus. It just got ran through like your varsity girlfriend. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Peace.